Val from Virgin. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome in for a little conversation tonight. Y'all know if I make it to live 2 nights in a row, we're doing good. We're doing very good. Welcome in, Black women of the 92%. My name is Halleck Hannah. I am your favorite thought leader and content creator for Black women of the 92%. The name of my podcast is the Hey, It's Halleck podcast. And I am so happy y'all are here today. As I look at the title, hey, is that great? The Great White. Right. I love that. Nice. Word nerds rejoice. That's beautiful. Instead of like the Great White, it's like the Great Right. It's very cute. It's very cute. Welcome to everybody. Welcome to TikTok. Welcome to the tube that is you. Welcome to Substack. I hope we made it like onto Substack. I'm so happy y'all are here. Oh, Beauty by Creme. By Cream. I love it. Roses are red. Real estate. Y'all welcome. Come on in. My name is Halleck. I am the host and the creator of the Hey, It's Halleck podcast. It is the first, and as far as I know, the only podcast for Black women of the 92% by a Black woman of the 92%. And I'm so happy y'all are here. I love to do a live check-in and a kind of a live version of the podcast on what I'm thinking about and what is affecting and what Black women are dealing with, especially if and when I have an insight. Y'all come on in. And for those of y'all that know me and those of you that follow me, let's go on up there, right on up there to the corner and pick up your daily heart me. And thank you all for getting the heart started as soon as humanly possible because it alerts everyone, everything, the algorithms everywhere here on Beyonce's internet that Black women of the 92% are having a conversation. And who are Black women of the 92%? As I love to say every single time I come on air, I'm telling you, I'm gonna laminate this at some point. I'm gonna laminate it. Who's in here? Erin Ashley Wrights, my girl. Erin Ashley Wrights has been making a lot of content, you all. You all should follow her and you all say hi. Say hi. You run up, get your daily heart me, say hi, get the heart starting. I was just saying, when I say what Black women of the 92%, who are we? Oh, and thank you all for going ahead and power sharing it out. You can touch my face, you can touch my eyes or my nose and send it out to any Black woman that you know might enjoy a conversation about the fact that we now know that misogynoir is a strategy. There's no need for us to wonder about it anymore. Why does this happen? Why are we dealing with this? Why is this nation obsessed with vilifying us, keeping us demoralized and sad? Hey, ask Dr. Pratt, thank you for the roses. I appreciate that. I just might have a rose back for y'all tonight. Y'all know I like to keep yellow flowers everywhere all around me. So I have some roses back. Dr. Pratt, thank you so much. That is so kind. Look at you just getting the gifts going. Thank you so much. That is so kind of you. That is so kind of you. And I make sure I get you penned up there. Little Oshun. I was just working on a little Afro-Cuban dance today, and Oshun is my favorite orisha to dance. And that's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that. But you gladden my heart when you say that, because that's probably one of the reasons I have yellow things all over me and all over around me. But 92%, who are we? Thank you all for coming on in. Thank you for sharing out. Thank you for going up to get your daily heart me. It alerts the algorithm that we're having a good conversation. It brings Black women of the 92% in here and everyone that loves and supports them. So thank you in advance. And thank you for getting the hearts going. But who are we as Black women of the 92%? That's what we're talking about there. We're talking about Black women that are politically engaged, Black women that are as we're known to be the most entrepreneurial demographic in the country, the demographic that showed up and that can be trusted with big decisions and are the most responsible and know how to make good decisions on behalf of the collective. That's who we are as a 92%. We are the group of women, this what we were previously thought of was just a voting bloc, just the kind of backbone of the democratic and progressive movement. No. Turns out we're a lot more. Turns out we're a collective consciousness. That we all found that out the day after election night in November of 2024, in the presidential election. Something was activated in us. Something happened. Something switched on. You know the way everybody's joking about how like Black people are telepathic? All I know is the day after the election, Black women woke up with one thing on our mind, which was y'all got it. Leave us alone for a hot minute. We tried to drag y'all over the finish line to freedom and democracy, the way this country says it actually believes in and prioritizes. Turns out that was a big old lie. turns out, turns out that was wrong. But that is who we are. That is who Black women of the 92% are. And y'all, I had some insights today this morning. I shared with y'all. There's a post that I put up earlier. Hey, Janelle. LOL, don't worry, y'all. The administration is falling apart. Oh my gosh. There's a woman that wrote a book, and I think the name of the book is called Let Them. Like that's the strategy. It's like basically like let them like we're doing a lot of that right now. We have decided to let y'all. Black women in the 92% decided to let go and let God, even around things within our own community. There's some things that like men are dealing with and going through right now. I love the way Black women are like, yeah, y'all, yeah, men will fix this. Black men will fix this. Thank you all for coming on in. Thank you for getting the daily heart meets coming on in. And thank you all for talking to each other. Oh, Faye, thank you for the follow. You all talk to each other. Connect. I cannot tell you how inspired I have been in the live rooms I've been in, whether I've been a guest on a panel or whether I'm just there making friends, meeting, greeting, seeing what everybody's talking about. There is nothing cooler than the people that we meet in our comments, whether they're under our posts or whether they're in the live. So y'all say hey to each other. Check out each other's profiles. Like get up there, see who's in there. Anybody that is in here in this room is interested in Black women are the 92% in keeping us joyful, happy, creative, and powerful. And they support our rest. And I see those hearts going. I love y'all so much. Thank you. See your Blue Dahlia. I love that. They're losing almost all their cases. The judges are blocking. Let us pray that the judiciary holds. I mean, in general, I'm not letting the news cycle stress me out because until Joy Reid, and if anybody knows Joy Reid, she's over on Substack. I got half a mind to get on there and be like, Joy, I have been asking you for a black women run online news outlet. That's what I want. That's where I want to get my news from. Um, we don't have that right now, and we need it. And y'all are getting to where y'all are gonna make me do it. I mean, and I'm not a journalist, but I'm getting this close. And then I think maybe I am. Danny Lime, Danny Lime does it. The men do it. The men have no problem doing, giving us the news and their commentary. And so if Joy Reid is busy, I just might have to do it myself. Y'all let me know in the comments if you want me to do it because I'm this close. I'm this close to doing it. Don't listen to the alarmists. Ooh, let me get this one up here. I like this. Can I pin it? I have such a hard, for whatever reason, pinning comments is always so difficult for me, like on my phone. But I like what E says. E says, and please let me pin you. Can I please pin you? I'm gonna follow you back first. But let me see if I can pin you up there. Says, don't listen to the alarmists. They have to calm down to see clearly. Yeah. And what Black women are not going to do is participate in the insanity. Instead, we're understanding now and we're discussing amongst each other what some of these strategies are and why they're so important to keep the power structure in power. But since we've decided to let them, thank you, pals. Hey, pals. Hey, pal. Go over here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. I love when my people, when y'all come in and y'all go straight to your heart. I mean, just thank you so much. And thank you so much for getting the hearts. You know, we're supposed to be aiming for 50,000 likes live. So no stress on anybody. But if y'all want to get the fingers tapping like this, tapping is kind of like clapping. And since I love y'all so much, I'm going to say thank you in advance. Thank you in advance. Who just gave me that? Somebody just kissed me on the cheek. Y'all know I love a kiss on the cheek, pals. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I do. I love it. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. So tonight, even though you are my rays of sunshine, and I hope you all still can feel, y'all know I'm a human ray of sunshine. I hope y'all can still feel me. I am your favorite, soft, unbothered, mystic auntie, a 92% thought leader. And I am always here to remind you that we're not the problem. We've never been the problem. None of this, and I'm just trying to look into both cameras at the same time, none of this is Black women's fault. None of it. None of it. If anything, we tried to save every from it. And you guys, and I've been thinking so much when I read these stories. There was a gentleman out of some place, it was a Black man actually. And it was just something that came across my TikTok feed. And it was like, you remember the guy that said he would rather have relations with a canine than supposedly a Black woman? Like it was crazy. Like it sounded so crazy. I was like, what is this? Like he is no longer with us for whatever reason, karma. And all I could think is, what is it with this relentless denigration of us, this constant telling us, policing us, what we don't do right, how what we're doing to this man and why we're the reason, only if it was seriously. Like, and I was like, why are we constantly, and I have to be honest, it hurt because this was coming from within our own community. And I was like, what is that's right? And she got off for it. Pals is giving us the update. Y'all look what Pals just said. Yeah, she no, Aaron Ashley said, and got off and like got off for it. And I thought, this misogynoir, like it has got to be a tactic because everybody participates in it. Everybody participates in it. And now I'm of the age and experience to not, I've wondered about this question, y'all. And I talked about it in the post today. I've been obsessed with it since I was a little girl. Like, but he shouldn't have talked about us like that. No, he shouldn't. What a I mean, and I'm sorry, that like folks are no longer with us, but that's what I thought about. I thought about like what hurt, what stung, and I was trying to understand like what purpose does this fulfill? And I thought, oh, y'all know me and my ADHD timer. So I'm gonna go ahead and thank you for your indulgence. But I was like, and even though some of the things I write about and I talk about and I make content about, because when I look at this, misogynoir is the strategy and radical self-love is our counter attack. That sounds heavy. Oh, hey, pregnancy bestie. Hey, are you? Oh, girl. Oh, thank you. Thank you all so much. And thank you for coming on up and getting your daily heart meet. And thank you all for the tippity tip tap. And hey, Dwayne, how are you? Welcome in. Oh, thank you for the roses. You all come on in, get your daily heart meet, say hey down in the comments, tell everybody where it is you're coming from. And we are talking about misogynoir being the strategy, how we don't have to worry about it or wonder about it, be hurt about it. Because this is a question I've been obsessed with since I was a girl. Why is it that we black women in this country are just born into, well, y'all last, you're the bottom of the barrel, you're the least attractive, when everything that we see every day is the exact mirror opposite of that. Everything that we see, everything that our eyes see, our ears hear, our hearts feel, let us know how special we are, how unique we are, and that we do all of these things and we survived all these systems that were never created for us with this panache, with this elan. Everybody wants to talk like us. Everybody wants to spray paint their skin to some degree of looking like our skin. They perm their hair, they do stuff to their hair, wear braid, all kind of crazy stuff that folks' hair texture is not made for. There's whole subcategories of how black people clean things. We're dirty, right? But everybody wants to know how we clean our homes, how we clean our bodies, right? There's so many things that teach us that, wait, it seems like everybody is a teeny bit over involved with us to a bizarre degree. What is that about? And so that's when I determined, I'm like, oh yeah, like you, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, is a duck. There's a reason. There's a reason black women need to be constantly tired, constantly sick, constantly denigrated, constantly dealing with hearing things like that gentleman said about us or about what his preference is and why we're not that. A wonderful, like one of my favorite new, I'm really enjoying how just I love the way he is weathering this little first little storm he's dealt with. Deontay Kyle, like I love him at the Grits and Eggs podcast. Deontay, I'd love to interview you for the Hey It's Alecky podcast. You will be the only man to be interviewed. Somebody tell Deontay I want to interview him. And thank you all for coming on in. And thank you all so much for keeping the lights going. Oh my gosh, if we get to 10,000, I will be so happy. Oh, and it looks like we've got a flash goal, guys. Let me see what the flash goal is. A heart puff. Y'all, okay, so we got a little heart puff flash goal. So thank you in advance. If we want to do the little heart puff thing, it's a little fun little puffy heart. So like, thank you so much. That would be a great first male guest. Like, I'm really gonna put like, thank you, Aaron Ashley. Thank you all for the heart puffs. Thank you, pals. Thank you so much. So listen, if you all already know that misogynoir, oh my gosh, y'all, look at y'all just accomplishing the goal, just accomplish it. I know Erin Ashley knows what the strategy is. She and I have been in some very interesting rooms together from my other account at Halaky B-Sides, which is where I talk a little bit more about like stuff. Like I talk about clothes and makeup and content creation, what it's like being a Gen X, like what it's like being like abroad from the 70s and 80s, like making content with these young people out here. Thank you all so much for helping us get going with that live goal. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. All right. So let us get started with our conversation because our topic is just, oh, guys, thank you. So, oh, Winter Noel is here. Hey. Hey, Winter Noel. Tonight, y'all, let me just reintroduce myself real quick before we jump into the meat and potatoes of our conversation. By the way, that is what I'm cooking for dinner. That is what is upstairs right now in the oven. And thank you for the little TikToks. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Y'all make me so happy. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all know those little gifts are, it's I know they're those things. They're the hearts, they're the whatever, but to me, they just feel like y'all are picking up what I'm putting down. So I know the different platforms. Thank you. Oh, look who's coming on here. Hey, sunshine. I bet if you throw it up in the air. That's what I heard. I mean, that's just what I heard. That's just what I'm saying. As a human ray of sunshine myself, I'm just saying I can relate. I'm just saying I can relate. Thank you all for coming on in. Crochet Like a Pros. Thank you for sharing out the live. I'm Halleck Hannah. I am the creator and the host of the Hey It's Halleck podcast. Erin Ashley. Erin Ashley is an amazing artist. You all follow her. And again, get into the comments. You all talk to each other. Check out each other's profile. Get, right up here where it says the number of people that are in here. By the way, let me see. Let me see who I got at the top up there. Oh my gosh, of course. Aaron Ashley writes, Pals, Winter Noel, Dwayne Gray Proums, Sunshine Marine Network, Ed Tech, Earl, Crochet Like the Pros. Y'all get in there and say hi. Check out each other's profiles. If they're in here, this isn't one of those this isn't one of those rooms. This is a room where we kind of talk about issues and hopefully we leave with more than we came in with in terms of like feeding our, like feeding our souls, feeding our spirit. That is so loud. That is so. Oh, my little light is off. Darn it. I had a little yellow light for y'all. I had a little purple light in the background. It's just going to have to be what it is. But you all, thank you so much for coming in here. Hello there. And y'all saying hi to each other, talk, chit chat, connect. That's also how, if we're trying to, y'all know how I believe that I want more Black women on Beyonce's internet. We have things to say. Y'all, I live in California, so I have to always make sure if I feel some reverb, that's not a earthquake. Okay, it's not an earthquake. It's my oldest daughter coming out. All right, forgive me. I'm always like, okay, is this the big one? They got us looking out for a big one. So thank you all so much. Thank you for chit chatting and talking. And I said before we get into the meat and potatoes, and by the way, that is what I'm making. I'm making a pork loin and making it in a cast iron skillet. So you know how you like sear it in the cast iron skillet, and then I put regular potatoes, iced potatoes, as we used to call them down south, regular like white potatoes, sweet potatoes, peppers, onions, and like in a little adobo sauce. So that's all cooking up. And oh, we have another 35 minutes before I got to get upstairs. So it looks like the eldest daughter and the DH are going to be up there. So, oh, but we still have plenty of time. So before we get into it again, thank you all so much. Thank you for sharing out the live. Thank you for keeping the tapping going. I don't even know what I'm gonna do if we get to 50,000 likes. Like, I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I got faith in us. The same way I have faith in Black women of the 92%. All right. So our topic today is something that I was thinking about. That misogynoir is not just some glitch in the matrix. I'm a womanist. The 92% platform, as far as I'm concerned, is a womanist platform. My podcast is a womanist platform. Every time I look at anything, I'm looking through the eyes. Oh my gosh, guys, y'all have completed the first stage of the club quest. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you guys so much. And so there are all these extra special little stickers and things that you guys can like send out. Oh, and of course, if you're one of my subscribers, would y'all please put up some stickers? I made some really nice stickers and I'd love to see some in the chat. So we're talking about misogynoir tonight. And I want everybody to know that it is working as the system's designed. I'm a womanist, so everything I'm looking at, everything. And I maybe it's boring, but to me, I think Black women are the most fascinating topic on earth. So to me, since oh look, there they are, they're the stickers. Do y'all like them? Do y'all like them? I'm gonna do some different colors, but y'all know I love yellow and gold. Okay, good, yay! If anybody wants to design a sticker and send it to me, I will sure because I got 2 more spaces. We had enough. We had enough subscribers that they're like, you get 2 more stickers. So somebody is an artist and you want me to talk about what your great graphic design or how you're an AI specialist. Like I will happily do that. But everything that I look at, the way I view the world is through the lens of being a Black woman because I think we're amazing, and I'm raising 2 beautiful Black biracials upstairs. Oh, I'm so glad y'all think they're cute. That makes me so happy. Oh, and Pals just got the #1 gifter badge. Right on, Pals. That's my girl. Oh, thank you all for liking them. I appreciate it. It's so nice to be able as a content creator, you get to do arts and crafts. And the technology is such that you can literally say, I'm dreaming of a black woman with a halo of gold around her, and she's walking through a field of sunflowers and she's holding hands with 50 black women, and AI will be like, here you go. Do you want it in black and white or do you want it like in technicolor? I was like, my time is here. Like my time is here. Um, Misogynoir and its pervasiveness, its relentlessness has black women, or at least it had me for a long time, questioning my worth. Some of us more than others. I got to be honest. I'm a Leo, so I've always had a little bit of an overinflated like sense of self, and I realized the reason that I was put on earth like that, the reason the stars look like that the night I was born is because, oh, I'm supposed to take all of this, I'm supposed to spread it. Like I'm supposed to take all this and spread it and literally hold hands with other black women. Hey, Cancer, I'm on the cusp. I'm July 23rd. So I say that I'm a Leo with a lot of feelings. And y'all know I love talking about astrology, and I love talking about black women in astrology because I think it's another cool way for us to explore ourselves. It's very personal. It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's our own study of ourselves. But I realized like that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to take all of this. I'm so supposed to share it. And so what I am seeing and what I'm feeling is that they want us exhausted. They want us over proving and underpaid. But I know what the counter strategy is. Like I'm enjoying this so much. And let me tell y'all a story. I don't, are any of y'all from like back east or out in the mountains? I grew up in southern Mississippi. I never really saw snow until like snow for real, until we all love so hard. Ooh, who's saying this? Wisdom forever. Let's get in here. Let me get this comment. Wisdom forever. She says, we love so hard, but when we are done, that's all. That's true. It's like nobody ever has enough energy for us. Like we will break off our feet and walk on our ankles across burning coals for other people, and other people can't be bothered to like return our texts, show up, show up, pay child support, give us the love and nurturing that we need. Ooh, I'm from Charleston, but I live in Maryland now. So growing up in Mississippi, I never saw snow, obviously, like growing up. Like that's just not something that we ever did. And we didn't ski as a family. We were fortunate enough to be able to go on vacations, but my mom loved Disney World. So we were one of these Disney World families. Um, I think she may have thought or felt when she was little, like black people didn't get to go to Disney World when she was little, because my mother was obsessed and she passed it along. Y'all know like the Disney people, like my mom was one of those people. And then she passed it along to my sister Andy, who was also one of these Disney experts. Oh, like, yeah, just not insult us. We don't ask a lot. I know, but we deserve everything. And I'm going to start demanding. I got to tell you, on behalf of black women, I'm going to be complaining. I'm going to be telling everybody how we have been done wrong. I'm going to be telling everybody how they need to leave us alone and let us look out for ourselves and prioritize ourselves in everything. In talking about the 92%, yes, we're talking about politics, but from now on, and I think this is what our movement is, our politics are going to be around putting ourselves first. Everything comes out of that. We can exercise real power out of that. If y'all agree with me, please let me know in the chat. Please, because that's the way I'm taking it. And the movement, it may not be televised, although if I got anything to do with it, it will be, because I want more black women on Beyonce's internet sharing their voices, like Aaron Ashley, like Pals, like Capricorn Gardner. I want us creators, writers, artists. I want us out there sharing. Let me check out that new message here. um that is what I'm wanting. That is what I'm trying to do. And so I'm a big fan now in counterattack. And let me tell you how I learned about counterattack, because I grew up in a traumatic house where children couldn't fight back, like where you just kind of, if something was crazy, you just got yourself out of the way and you hid or you protected a sibling. Somebody sounds like somebody's trying to come in here. I know they're not trying to come in here because I'm live.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. It's the lanky Libra, y'all. She's home from college.
Hey guys.
Hi guys. Okay. She's on
Can I
TikTok.
show myself?
You can show yourself, y'all. This is
Okay.
my lanky Libra.
Hey guys. Hello.
She's looking for food. She don't
I
come
know.
down here
I
unless
was
she's
just
looking for food.
wondering when you want to get dinner or want to eat dinner.
In 15 minutes, why don't you guys take it out?
15 minutes.
Take it out of the oven, okay?
Okay.
And then you guys can.
Cheerio.
Oh, y'all got to see the lanky Libra TikTok. She is 21 years old. She is not a child. She is 21 years old. Oh, thank you. They say you're gorgeous, baby. Little honey bunny came back a young woman. Who gave her permission to do that? I truly sent off like a kind of a girl to study abroad in London now. She's just a young woman calling, "Mommy, do you need anything from the store?" Like I'd be about to fall out sometimes. I'm like, this is all working out. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. But I'm a big believer in counterattack. And speaking of counterattacks, because this is about her father, let me just go ahead and tell you. My husband is from Maine. We went to college. We met in college in 19. We graduated in 94. We met in 90. He wore down my defenses in 1991 and he made it so I could not come up with any reason not to let him take me out on a date. And then he decided to never let go. Like he decided to hang on for dear life. He decided who he wanted. But he was from Maine. I'm from Mississippi. Dartmouth and New Hampshire was one of the first times I saw snow. And I saw people do snow fight, like snowball fights when I was a kid, but I'd never participated in one. And my husband is an athlete. And I got to be honest, the first time he tried to do a little play snowball fighting, yeah, Miss J said the same thing. He tried to do some little snowball fighting with me. And I was like, oh, but then y'all, it wasn't fun. It wasn't cute at all. Like it was, and what, so the what I did was I just kind of just retreated. Like I just ran, it was zigzag and just get out of the way. Useless because he's a runner. He was a competitive runner. He's a D1 athlete actually, and that's where my daughters get their athleticism. They don't get it from me at all. They get their intellect from me and their energy. They do not, and their curly hair and that beautiful skin. They do not get the athletic ability from me. Although I'm a dancer, they get from me. But I'll never forget, he kind of started a little snowball fight with me and I wasn't having it. It was like that point in the relationship where I'm like, well, he needs to understand the black woman in me immediately. Like I don't think this shit is funny, and don't throw this shit at my hair. Excuse my language. Like, I don't think this is funny. Don't stop messing up my hair. I wasn't wearing it natural back then, and I was like, stop. And so I realized, oh, what I have to do is I'm gonna make these snowballs and I'm gonna get three together, and you have to attack, like you have to counterattack. And I was like, my girl left me because of my lazy eye. Willie Flacco. That's silly. You trying to get me distracted. It worked. But back to the story. Counterattack. I figured out, oh, I have to counterattack. I can't just run, and expect to win in the situation. That is hilarious. I had to, like, it is. That's funny. That's what y'all have a Venus and Gemini. If a man is funny, like that's how my husband, that's literally on a phone call because we didn't have FaceTime and all that back then. That man had to close the deal by making me laugh. He kept me on the phone long enough and he kept making jokes and he ended with a joke on the phone call. And I was laughing so hard. And that's when he came in sideways and said, "Let me take you out on Friday." And I was laughing so hard, like all I could do was say yes. And that's how he got me. Venus and Gemini. Like you're smart, you're funny, you know how to write, you quick with that comeback, and you're hilarious. That's how he makes me laugh every day, literally. But that's when I learned how to counterattack. And so our counterattack to misogynoir is radical self-validation. That's how we fight back. That's how we make the, it's not enough for us to be like, oh, stop, please, like us, love us. No, black women, we're amazing. We never got the chance to see eye to eye. Yes. Let me make sure. Never got a chance to see. Oh, stop it! I love y'all so much. This is thank you. Y'all are my people. I missed you. This is why I gotta go. Note to self. This is why I gotta make time to go live every day. Because you're trying to make me fall in love with you. If you make me laugh back, Leos feel a lot of responsibility to make other people laugh. So when y'all crack us up, it activates something. We're like the Care Bear, like Care Bear power. Like you activate something very beautiful. Thank you so much, and thank you all for keeping the lights going. Since y'all gonna keep me so tickled, keep me tickled with hearts. Give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more hearts, please. Since y'all trying to tickle me, it's working. Okay, it's working. I want us to know that the way we fight back and our counter attack is radical. Of course, safe space for us always. Anything for us, anything for black women, anything for black women of the 92%. And thank you for those red hearts. Thank you. Put them into and thank you for subscribing to the Substack. Y'all know I'm gonna be up late tonight finishing the podcast. New podcast episode dropping tomorrow. The podcast, Hey, it's Halaku, which is all about Black women of the 92%. Every week, I'm bringing us breathing exercises, mantras, affirmations. We're talking about the news. We're kikiing about some foolishness, and I'm making sure y'all leave every 2 weeks with some strategies to get us through this BS we dealing with every day. until everyone figures out that we're not putting up with this no more. We're not running away from the snowball fight. No, we like, okay, that's how we doing it. We're building a fort. Aaron, you get over here. Pals, you get over here. I'll take the front. Y'all take the flank. And we counterattacking. And our counterattack, just like the 92% political movement, now it's quiet. It's subtle because that's how we do. That's how Black girls, that's how we do. But it's we're doing exactly what they don't want us to do. The purpose of misogynoir, keeping us at the bottom of everything, doing whatever they have to do to like make sure we never, we never get physically healthy enough, emotionally healthy enough, spiritually healthy enough to lift our head up and walk this full human dimension like everybody else. Hey Peaches. Oh, I'm so oh, I'm an unk and a tar heel. I love when y'all are talking. I love when y'all are chit-chatting. It's like, you know what it's like? It's like when you're a hostess. Like my mom in Mississippi hosts this gigantic Christmas party. It's out in the country, and her and one of the other judges and like the sheriff or something. They did this for years. They would take turns like hosting the big Christmas party. All kind of people showed up at my mama's house. And there's always that crazy moment when you're like, is this gonna work? Are these people gonna be able to be together? Because white people, black people, I mean, out in the cuts in like Mississippi. So I was always like a little worried, like something might pop off. And there was nothing like after that first 20 minutes of everybody coming in, all the women coming in the kitchen. You tell people not to bring stuff, they bring stuff anyway. They setting up the food. The women set everything up. They cleaned everything up. It's one of the few times like down south I saw like white women and black women like where we knew how to be next to each other without causing problems like in the kitchen. But there's always that moment when you're like, is everybody gonna get along? Is everybody gonna talk? Is this gonna be a party or am I gonna be stressed out? So when I see you all talking to each other and connecting, it makes me very happy. And Sunshine Marine Network just got the number 3 gifter badge. Well done. Thank you. Y'all know I appreciate it. So if misogynoir is a strategy, what we do in return is we practice radical self-validation and an excess of self-love. Too much, over the top, 10 times as much as we think we ought to. We deserve it. We are long overdue. We are long, 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 long overdue. And if I have any subscribers in here, and I would love if y'all subscribe to me, I would love if you all subscribed. Please put up some stickers. I want to see those stickers. I'm so excited. If anybody wants to help me design some new ones, I would love it because I got space for 2 more. All right. And y'all, if this is resonating with you at all, please share the live with a Black woman that you love. Touch my face, touch my nose, like on the screen, if you're able to, and send it out to any Black woman that you know that would appreciate this conversation. Because now we're getting into the meat. Okay. Because 3 practices, simple, for us to counter misogynoir. Okay. I love mirror work and I love mantras. Like when one of the I'm a dancer, so y'all, I think there's something really powerful about working with mirrors. Especially if you're a content creator. Why do many African American men who make it don't marry strong Black women? Well, I will tell you my opinion of that, and to be fair, like just to be fair, full disclosure, I got Black biracials like in my house. I'm raising like my girls are biracial. Um, Patriarchy and the way things are set up in this country, it was very important to create whiteness. It was very important to create it. And having control over white women, their reproductive system, so that they stay in the majority was very important. And so they created this archetype around the palm colored woman as being the pinnacle. It's literally what I'm talking about today: the pinnacle, the most beautiful, the most attractive. Um, the most desired, the most pure. There were so many awful things that were said about us, like we were being SA'd constantly during slavery, but whatever, we were the problem, right? Like we're like overly provocative, whatever. So the way this system works, the way this capitalist, supposed like democratic system works is, yeah, she's at the top. She's the pinnacle. Even though they're constantly spray painting themselves, trying to make their hair like us, trying to talk like us, like Black women, for the most part, set the standard for the culture. They have been set up. Thank you all for coming in and getting your little daily heart me. Thank you so much. And get all your points. Like, touch your little hearts, touch my face, and then gather all your points because you get engagement points for being in here and hanging out. And thank you all for the tapping. Oh, we're going to get to 20,000. I'm so excited. We're going to be so excited. So it's been set up that way. It's been set up that way. The closer you are to whatever it is that YT men have or aspire to, means you're more adjacent to whiteness, and you just get to enjoy more of the spoils of the American dream. It means you're serious. I also think it means that they know they've got an op embedded in another Black family. I also think it's a way to make sure there's a massive wealth transfer out of the Black community. I mean, because according to the one drop rule, Black women create other Black people, right? Like, that's the way the whole one drop rule was like set up. So when Black men marry white teen women out of the community, you can even see it with professional athletes, like literally in a couple of generations. Everybody, like, in a couple of generations, the money that was accumulated, like by a Black man who was an athlete or whatever, now belongs to a white family. Anyway, it's very interesting. There's a lot of content about that, and that's just my quick 5-minute answer to that question. I would love to know what other people think. Travis Hunter is a prime example. Ooh, what else we got? Hello from Texas. Oh, my sister's in Texas. Is that my sister? No, that's Nurse Betty. Hey, Nurse Betty. That used to be one of my favorite shows. Oh, Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I just, that's my quick explanation of that. And also, that also to me plays into misogynoir. It does. But the way we practice our radical, like the way we do our counterattack, our radical self validation is, I want us to do mirror work. I want us to do mantras. They're real. You say that, you say it, you speak it into existence. It's true. And we can say to ourselves, I do not need to be palatable, whatever the heck that is, to be powerful. We are already enough in who we are, because what I see every day in my life lets me know that we're amazing. Life truly originate on this earth originates with us out of the continent of Africa. Yet it has been very important to keep us again sick, poor, downtrodden, demoralized, feeling like we'll never be like the thing that you all hold up as the pinnacle. Whole time stealing from us. The second we go to sleep, stealing the hair, stealing the speech patterns, stealing the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we dance. They say what? They say the number one twerker. I saw this on Instagram. The number one twerker on Instagram from Russia. I've traveled to Russia. I did. It was actually in the late 80s. It was still the former Soviet Union. It was still the former Soviet Union. Wasn't nobody twerking. I've seen all the folkloric dances that come out of that area of the country. Ain't no twerking, but the number one twerker on Instagram is Russian. Okay. Okay. Like, all right. Okay. Sure. Like, oh my God, the Olympic break dancer. Yeah. So I don't know, like, it's a crazy trope. That's why the whole thing is a social construct, but it's been constructed to keep us, particularly as Black women, down. So let's do our mirror work. We're going to do our mantras. And I like this one. I do not need to be palatable to be powerful. We are already enough. I say make it a 30-second daily ritual. And tell me if you do it. Tag me tomorrow if you do it, and I'll post it to the story. All right. Hey, Aunt, how are you? That was a shame. I remember that travesty. Yes. Oh, who else? Who we got in here? Hey, y'all. Y'all are so awesome for being in here. Oh, I'm mad at everybody. I'm mad at everybody, Charles. I have a lot of, that's why I podcast, and it's why I dance, to transmute my anger and my rage in a healthy way. That's the truth. That's the honest to God truth. Second, the second way that we're going to counter misogynoir, joyful boundaries. Every week around midweek, I kind of hit a wall. I kind of get mad. That's why I made that post. Ann says, I'm doing good. I just got done with my pre-screen recording interview with United Airlines. All right, let's put some hand claps into the chat for Ant. Here we go. We're going to need to support each other in our work and our business and our networking over the next 4 years, y'all. I'm telling you, That's another great idea. Whoever comes up with some new and improved way for Black people to network, some like Black LinkedIn, especially with internships for our young people, I'm telling you, we need to do that. All the support, and good luck and energy. Okay. And y'all check out, y'all go up here and y'all tap where you can see holes in the room. Y'all know I don't have favorites. I tell the girls that. I had to tell the soccer girls, my daughter's little soccer friends, I tell them, like, I don't have favorites, but y'all, some of y'all I would fight over y'all. Somebody was talking about parasocial relationships the other day and how I was like, it's people on TikTok I would fight over. I was like, let me hear somebody saying something crazy about Aaron Ashley Wrights or like Nayland or Capricorn Gardner or pals. Like, really, there's a lot of y'all in here. I will fight somebody. Like, I would fight somebody. And violence is wrong. Like, I'm not a violent person. And seriously, especially another job board. Yes, like we need to be thinking about that. So all the good energy and all the connection up here. We're gonna be okay. So practice number two. All right, especially as we go into the weekend, practicing joyful boundaries. Sometimes we hit a wall, right? Misogynoir feeds on burnout, it feeds on our exhaustion. So we need to ask ourselves. I'm going to be asking y'all different iterations of this every single episode of the podcast, every time I come on live. Where can I say no today joyfully? We are valuable. Our time is valuable. Our energy is valuable. We built this nation. Y'all, let us never forget our horrific past being used to breed a workforce. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. Okay. People are way too used to and way too obsessed with getting our labor. It's because we're special. Don't nobody do it like us. So we get to say no joyfully. And so if that's muting a Slack thread, not answering a call, closing a tab, okay? Think about it. Like, tell me what's one little boundary y'all can do tomorrow, please. Share with me. All right. And I want us to do finally number three before I have to go up there and see what they're doing with my pork loin because they ain't no telling how they will have hacked and pulled apart my pork loin up there. So I'm gonna get up there in just a second. I want us to practice pleasure first planning. I don't know if a lot of y'all were brought up the way I was brought up, like down south, like, but the idea of me enjoying myself or anticipating enjoying myself, I was made to feel bad about. Like, we would work all week during school, come home, clean the kitchen, make dinner, do your mom's laundry, iron her clothes. She was a single mom. And on the weekend, if you were real lucky and you cleaned the house spotlessly on Saturday, maybe you could go to the movies. But what we had to do was we had to act like we didn't want to go to the movies. We had to act like we weren't doing this and we weren't cleaning extra hard, folding clothes extra fast to go to the movies. Because then we have to sit down and hear a lecture about how trifling we are and all we care about is getting out in the street. Y'all don't care how hard people in this house work. Yeah, my mom is like that. I can't relax couldn't relax for nothing. My mama still can't. I had to get on a riverboat with my mom. Hey, Capricorn Gardner. Hi. Oh, Cap. Hey. Mwah. Mwah. All of my pretty sunflowers are upstairs. Okay, now they're dinging me. Okay, y'all, I got 5 minutes. Let me finish sharing pleasure first planning. So don't be like the way things were for me, like back in the 80s. Before you do your to-do list, I want you to write down and plan in that thing that you're going to do that's not a reward. It's a requirement. Kat, thank you so much for getting your daily heartbeat. Y'all, thank you so much. Oh, and thank you for getting us to 25. Y'all, what if we got to like 30,000 before 30,000 likes before I had to go upstairs? Like, I'm just saying, like, what if just like that happened? Yo, Charles Badger says cleans for a living. Right on. Lord, that was my life. My goodness. I have a lot of trauma around cleaning, I gotta tell you. Oh, chili, hot, hot, hot. Thank you, Kat. But I want us to think about that thing that brings us joy and plan around that thing. It's not a reward, right? Like, it's a requirement. And I want y'all during the week, like, share this with me. I made a post about this. So y'all go under the post, go into the comments and tell me about it, please. Girl, my mom has special cleaning clothes she put on. I hate it Saturdays. Woo! I'm so glad to hear it. Oh, Kat, thank you. Kat, one of these days I'm gonna take a picture of my husband checking the lettuce and the kale plants. He goes out there and he talks to them every day. The ones that haven't taken so well, I heard him say, he goes, "Come on, buddy, here you go." Like, I was like, This garden is doing the nicest things. Is doing the nicest things. But I want us to remember that. I want us to share our own. Share with me. Tell me, what are y'all doing that's your pleasure first item? The thing that you're, and I don't mean your workout either. I know some of us love our workouts. I love our dance workouts. But if it's gonna be like a workout, make it a special workout, okay? Like something super special. And I want you to drop it in the comments, all right? And I want us to call what we're doing. Ooh, green shirt and red pants. I will never forget. That was your mama's cleaning outfit. My mom just sit around, and my grandmother like sat around. Like literally, my grandma would sit with a glass of iced tea and just order us around, like order us, like and order us around. Oh my gosh. So, y'all, what we're doing in the 92% movement, Black women in the 92%, it is not just healing. This is our rebellion. Rest really is our revolution and our rebellion. We're not doing it alone. All right. The love, the support that we have here in spaces like this. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Y'all know this. Thank you for sending that out, Cat. Y'all know this makes me so happy. I love being in community with us. I do. And I just want us to know that no matter what kind of ugly little nasty arrows they keep slinging at us, whether it's on the news, whether it's y'all stunt queen in chief, whether it's his minions in the Senate and in the House, that harpy of a press secretary, my word, that lipless harpy of a press secretary, bless. If she wasn't so vitriolic, I would feel bad for her. Can you imagine? Could the shame, the sadness of that. That's why they all injecting their lips. You almost have to admire her for not getting a filler. You almost have to admire her for it. You really do, because you know she needs it. I don't mean anybody on here talking bad about women, but it is what it is. You know, pretty is skin deep, ugly go all the way down to the bone. If one thing I was ever told as a girl growing up was true, it is that. And she is that personified. My gracious, the ugly goes all the way down to the bone. I'm just, yeah, and y'all, I'm so sorry. I'm just reporting the news. I'm just reporting the facts. This is what this is what they hand to me. Y'all, we don't owe them any proof. We are the proof. Y'all are the proof. Okay? Aaron Ashley, right. Sunshine. Cat, pals. Yeah, we're the proof. All right. Black women are the proof. Oh, thank you for that. I love the dolphin. Thank you. Black women are the proof. Okay, we're the magic. We're the blueprint. If we weren't, they wouldn't invest so much time and energy relentlessly keeping us down. And that is the truth. As my as a friend of mine used to say, that's the black ass bottom line. And I'm gonna say that before TikTok kicks me off. I've been on these really like these TikTok webinars. Y'all, they are really want us to, and actually I consider it a challenge. They really want us to kind of elevate our conversation and our language. And I love it because I'm a word nerd. I'm like, oh, you tell me I can't say something, I promise you I can't say something. I promise you I'm gonna find a way to say it. So for me, I consider it a challenge. But before I go to cursing about this, I want to remember what it was we were talking about. Radical self-validation, overdoing it. All right. Our softness are our shields. We are the proof. All right. Our joy. Oh, Cap, thank you. Cap is good. Girl, Cap, thank you. We had a little daily goal. Thank you so much. Thank you for the heart puffs. I can feel them right here. Y'all are the best. And y'all got us to 30,000. Look at that. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Y'all, please click the little star to subscribe. If you want more tools to kind of reclaim our joy, to reinvest in ourselves, I want you all to follow me daily for our soft rebellion and our spiritual strategy. Oh, Dr. Lisa. Dr. Lisa! No. Are you kidding me? No. Is she? Wait. Oh God, I'm failing in front of Dr. Lisa. I'm finally catching you live again. Dr. Lisa taught me how to go live, y'all. I took some time off to actually get better. I can't believe you're here. Y'all, if you want to go live, follow Dr. Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. Dr. Lisa taught me how to go live. If you want to learn how to do something on this app, I promise you, as a black woman, don't teach you how to do it. Dr. Lisa has made me aware of that. If I'm gonna learn how to do anything on this app, it's gonna be from another black woman at a 92%. Oh my gosh, now my daughter is calling me. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm so glad, Dr. Lisa, you came to my room. Okay. And I really want for us to think about that. Remember, we are the evidence. We're not just healing, we are rebelling. And this wonderful feeling, the way y'all got my cheeks all aglow and you got my heart laughing, this is what happens when we're collective consciousness and community with each other, with other Black women. There is nothing that we can't do. Dr. Lisa taught me in 3 weeks how to be a better live host. Never thought this was what I was going to do, but she taught me how to do it. And y'all follow her. And please, y'all go up here, connect with each other. As I'm saying goodbye, again, I'm Halleck. The name of the podcast is Hey, it's Halleck, the only podcast for Black women of the 92% by a Black woman of the 92%. New episode dropping tomorrow. New video up on YouTube. If you enjoyed this replay, Dr. Lisa taught me this. If you enjoyed this replay, it's going to be up on my YouTube channel. So please go there. The way you find me is just to type in Halleck in all places. I'd love for you all to join me over on Substack where we have more in-depth conversations. To my crew, to my subscribers, y'all know who y'all are. They want us to call stuff fan club. I don't even know what that is. As far as I'm concerned, y'all are my field of sunflowers. Like look at somebody leveled up. Would you look at that? And see, I know what that is because Dr. Lisa taught me that. she she taught me that. She did. And if y'all want to hear me chit chat about things, the things I like to buy, like Sergeant Hart's barbecue sauce, that's in my showcase. Y'all go get Dr. Hart's barbecue sauce. She is a member of the 92%, and she saved my barbecue on Memorial Day. Okay. It's in my showcase. Y'all go get it. Thank you all for sharing out the live. I've got to go up there. Like she just got home, y'all. So if she wants to sit down and eat dinner with me, I gotta go up there. I'm so glad y'all got to meet the Lanky Libra. Thank you for flashing your subscriber stickers. I want to see more subscribers. I want to see at least one more subscriber. Like when I look tonight, y'all. If there's anything anybody wants to reach out to me about, especially about show topics, some of y'all have been reaching out to me about show topics. Let me know if you want for me to interview somebody or if you have an idea for a topic or something that you think Black women need to hear, because that is who I'm here for. Okay. All right. I love y'all so much. Thank you so much, y'all. I don't know how to say this, but this is the most people I've ever had in a live. I'm not supposed to care about the numbers, but I since I'm always looking up there and guiding you all up there from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. And as I say at the end of every podcast, to Black women of the 92% and everybody that supports us and loves us and supports Black women resting and our accomplices, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All the love in my heart. And y'all have got some reactions out of me. I'm going to put these up tonight. Those are my favorites. Did we get our goal? Okay. Well, then what we're going to get then is I got to do a special reading for my subs then. I'm going to do a special reading for us. And since it was a group effort, I'm going to put it up on my stories. Okay. And I'll do a little reading for us and I'll put it up on my stories tonight, right after dinner. And oh my gosh, Aaron Ashley just writes, just leveling on up. I love y'all so much. I appreciate you so much. Remember, we do not owe them proof. We are the proof. Our softness is our shield. Okay. Our joy is our resistance. And again, all the love in my heart to Black women at the 92%, everyone that supports us and our accomplices. And to everybody else, y'all know what I always say. Have the day that you voted for. All right. I love y'all. Let me go eat this pork roast. All right. Bye, y'all. Mm. Oh my gosh. And YouTube was live and I walked away. All right. I'm going to have to edit that.